Celebrate our Christmas in July tradition with an all-new Christmas Keepsake Week movie. For these newlyweds, bringing their families together for Christmas...
It's just a nightmare we're all experiencing wide awake.
...is anything but perfect.
All you've done is lose my luggage and hit me in the head with a snowball.
Well, if you want to focus on the negative.
Susie Abramites in an all-new Christmas movie.
We don't panic.
A Perfect Christmas premieres next on Hallmark Channel, the heart of TV. And now, Hallmark Channel presents A Perfect Christmas, presented by Brookdale, bringing new life to senior living.
So be sure to get those briefs to Judge Dietz by noon.
Right. Let's see if we can meet the park manager at 10, but don't put him out. 11 a.m. would work too.
Confirm my 10 a.m. with Jack Knox. I got a 10:30 phone call. I will not move.
Annie, relax, breathe. We are putting on a Christmas concert in 4 days on a royal coronation. I'll see you tomorrow.
Now check out this tree. This is a spectacular example of a quintessential Faber holiday decoration.
Honey, keep trying. Don't get me wrong, I want to find a tree that makes you happy. What?
Where you been on my life?
Well, 14 short months ago, I met this handsome young lawyer from Manhattan. Fell madly in love, even though his idea of roughing it was staying in a hotel without a full-time masseuse. Then married the guy and lived happily ever after. Oh my, this is it. This is the tree that we want.
You're making such a big deal out of this.
Yeah, I remind you, this is our first Christmas as a married couple. We're having family coming to visit.
Sweetie, this tree is almost $200. That's way more than we were talking about spending.
You're right. We had a holiday budget. We should stick to it.
It's a really beautiful tree, though.
Well, we can make this one work. $50.
Not so fast. What if we shifted some things around to make this tree fit our budget? I mean, we're just moving numbers. We add a little here, we subtract a little there. The overall plan doesn't change.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't throw off our master plan. This is just a treat.
Do you agree?
I do.
Mind if I ask you a question?
Fire away.
Why didn't you have a Christmas tree grow?
Well, we did. It just wasn't inside. My mom hated the idea of buying them and throwing them away, so she planted one in the backyard a week after I was born. Me and my sister would decorate it every Christmas.
So why put in so much energy picking out this tree?
Well, you always talked about having these magnificent trees growing up inside your home. It was something your dad did before he passed away. It was important to you. It was important to your family.
It's important to my mom.
Look, your mom barely knows me. Is it wrong that I want her to like the woman who stole away the baby?
The way your dad cares for me?
My dad doesn't have any issues with you.
At our wedding, your dad told my brother that lawyers are responsible for all the world's problems.
Not all of them. Just most of them. Love you.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it in that corner right over there.
Yeah, right.
Get it all set up.
Okay.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Okay, so next Christmas, I suggest we add measuring the ceiling and bringing a tape measure to our tree purchasing plan.
Maybe the store's still open. We can try to find a tree that fits.
I got a better idea.
Okay. I don't remember you mentioning you minored in lumberjack.
Well, I was afraid you'd fall in love with me for my outdoor talents instead of my charming personality. Okay. Perfect.
That's not work.
Oh, I'm not even close to finished. Grab your jacket and meet me outside. This should do, until we can plant a permanent one. Hey, you took care of the bottom part of the tree for my mom.
And you made sure the top part was for mine. I wish she was alive to see this.
I'm sure she's with us in spirit.
Well, now it truly is a Perfect Christmas.
We still got work to do.
You grab the ornaments, I will meet you inside.
So harder than it's to believe I found both boxes. I say we get down to some serious decorating.
The concert is 3 days away, and we're in really great shape. They're all pretty much amazing.
So, which one should we go with?
Let me guess. You want the sleigh, and you want Santa's workshop? So how about this? What if we compromise and we put the sleigh beside Santa's workshop so we can have both? Does that work?
Brilliant.
Were you up all night working on this stuff?
No. In fact, I went to sleep around 8 last night. I just want to thank you so much because I couldn't have done any of this without you.
Consider us your Christmas elves, ready to take on any job you don't have time for.
Okay, so tell me, when does the family get in?
Stephen's brother and crew arrive tomorrow along with my dad.
Well, what about your sister?
Robin has fallen head over heels for a fellow philosophy major, and they are heading to see his family for the holiday. So that's everyone.
Well, almost everyone.
You forgot to mention Steve's mother, but this is...
Yeah, it's a mental block. I can't help it.
I totally get it, girl. If you ever want to have a girls' night and just really get into the whole mother-in-law stuff, I would be down for that because I have stories of my own. Final issue. What do we need for the choir?
They're good to go. With a sound system in place, there won't be a bad seat in the park. My own.
Hey, well, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't look so good.
Yeah, I know.
You guys didn't have to wait for me. Are you kidding? We weren't going to go anywhere until we knew that you were okay.
I'm fine. It's probably just something I ate that didn't agree with me.
Well, why don't you take the day off and go rest?
Because I'm fine. Let's talk later, okay?
Okay.
So even after I offered Mr. Bandoni a fair cash settlement, he refused to close his restaurant.
I'm not sure why you expected anything different. His restaurant's been at that location for 15 straight years.
Doesn't give him the right to stay until the end of time.
No, but the current owner is guaranteed of a long-term lease, allowing him to stay there for 9 more years.
I can't buy the building and move forward with my plan until Mr. Bandoni and his restaurant are removed. And I retain this firm to help with these issues.
I've studied that agreement more times than I care to count, and unfortunately, Mr. Bandoni can legally stay, and there is no rule of law that can allow you to challenge that.
What if a situation arose where he could no longer afford his rent?
His restaurant's packed 6 nights a week. He has plenty of cash flow. I don't see that happening.
But what if we brought a legal action against him?
For what?
Look, I don't care. Use your Ivy League law school education that I'm paying for and sue him for something incredibly expensive to defend. We'll drive up his legal fees to the point he goes broke. He's forced to shut his doors.
The lab results are back.
Please don't tell me I have the flu 3 days before Christmas.
Okay, first I need you to take a very deep breath. Okay, yeah, I don't have time for that because Steve and I have family coming to visit, and if I get sick, then everyone will get sick, and then I ruin Christmas.
Cynthia, you don't have the flu.
Well, great.
You're pregnant.
What?
Why is that funny?
Yeah, no, that's not possible. I can't be.
Well, have you noticed that you're more tired than usual?
A little?
Maybe you'd enjoy a pickle while we discuss that.
Yes, I would love a pickle because I am starving and I'm hungry, not because I am pregnant. I have barely eaten all day today, and I'm tired because I just started up a business and I'm putting on the town's Christmas concert, and it's a big, huge ordeal.
Well, you can add having a baby to your very long to-do list. Give me a minute while I set up the sonogram.
Great, okay.
Let's talk timetable. Can you serve him with papers by 6 p.m.?
It is 3 days before Christmas, Jack. Look. In the spirit of full disclosure, I have to tell you that I know and like Arturo Bandoni. We eat at his restaurant once a week.
So you're refusing to move forward based on a personal relationship?
No, I'm telling you that I will not take your lawsuit because what you're asking me to do is immoral and you will not win.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Look, why don't you take a few days, check out some other available buildings around town, and we'll come back to this situation after the holidays and we'll discuss it again.
Here's a video of your ultrasound. It makes pretty great viewing when you're tired of reruns.
You're positive that I'm pregnant?
I can guarantee you with 100% certainty that the healthy baby on this DVD, he belongs to you. And you want to call your husband with the good news?
Yes. No, I just tried calling him, but he didn't pick up. But I think I want to do this in person anyway.
That's probably the best Christmas present you could ever give him.
So when Mr. Knox insisted I move forward with his lawsuit, I told him I couldn't in good conscience.
That showed a lot of guts, Steve. Jack Knox is this firm's biggest client. But Edwin Ross, McAllister, and Associates, we pay for the salaries and the lights and the office parties by suing individuals.
Well, sure, but you're not saying that we should threaten a restaurant owner who also happens to be a good man with frivolous litigation just to run him out of business.
No.
That's relief.
I'm saying I'm letting you go.
Well... You're firing me 3 days before Christmas?
No, I'm providing you with an opportunity to expand your horizons before we enter the new year.
Yeah, just wait a minute, because my wife and I, we have this plan. You see, we marry, we relocate. I take this job. Cynthia starts an event planning business. We buy a small house. Our businesses grow. But I'm saying, can you wait, because there's more. See, 5 years after that, Cynthia gets pregnant, and 2 years later, Cynthia has another baby, and that all leads up to the 10-year mark where I become full partner at this firm. Am I making myself clear?
I understand how sudden parting of the ways can come as such a complete shock. I've been in the law business for 30 years, 2 ex-wives. And I'm going to leave you with this valuable piece of wisdom, Stephen.
And what's that?
Plans change.
So, Steve, before I say anything, I just need you to breathe.
Now, the important thing is we don't panic.
I am not panicking.
It was the right thing to do.
We can make this work.
We can make this work.
It's just one new little addition.
The good news is we still have health insurance. The bad news is I lost my job because I just got fired.
You and I are going to have a baby.
Yeah, I think this is going to go over very, very well.
I think this is going to go over very, very well. Good evening, Mr. Faber.
Wow. What did I do so right? Why are we celebrating?
Why not?
What about you?
Don't worry about me.
Hey, put the lights up on the tree. It looks beautiful.
Come here. I want to show you something. There, sit down.
What's going on?
Just come sit. Let's watch some TV.
You're acting strange, even for you. Oh, is this because my mom's coming to town tonight?
No, but I did run to that gourmet market and picked up some of that honey black tea that your mom likes.
You didn't have to do that.
Well, I just wanted to make her feel at home as much as possible.
And you're wonderful.
Yeah, but if she doesn't think so, then we got problems.
You, my dear wife, seriously underestimate your charm.
Or you overestimate it. Now, let's watch some TV.
Actually, we don't have any time to watch TV right now.
Well, sure we do. Your mom doesn't arrive until 8.
No, she took an earlier flight. She gets in at 7.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I forgot, but if we leave now, we'll get there easily.
It takes 30 minutes to get there. We should have left 10 minutes ago.
Hey, take your own advice. Breathe.
Well, if we get caught in traffic, then we're gonna be late. And then if we're late, she's gonna blame me, and then she's gonna hate me. I'm acting like a crazy person, aren't I?
But I want you to know you are truly the best crazy person I've ever met.
I love you. Grab your stuff. Let's go. Changed your mind and decided not to come.
Mom will be here.
Why didn't you insist on me wearing that ring?
What?
Your grandmother's engagement ring. She offered it to me, and I said no because it was too big and it was too expensive, and I was afraid I was going to lose it. I lose everything. swear, I feel like she holds that against me.
No, that's not my mom's issue.
Oh, so you're saying she doesn't have a problem with me.
No, I'm saying it's all in your head. My mom's plane just landed.
You have to keep moving.
There she is. Okay, let's go. There she is. All right, we're going.
Oh, my baby boy.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, Patricia.
Cynthia.
How was your flight?
Oh, the woman sitting next to me never stopped talking. You'd think you'd pay that much for first class. They'd provide you with a mute button.
You know what? Let me grab this.
Oh, thank you. The driver usually gets it.
No, it's okay. For tonight, I'll fill that role.
Be careful.
I'm fine, Stephen. We're Manhattanites, remember?
You okay?
Oh, didn't even get close, although I should have gotten his license plate.
Hey, let's go.
Okay, let's get going before we all get arrested.
Well, let him try. He's up against the brightest young attorney this town has ever seen. Oh, did you want to sit up front?
No, I was just getting this for you.
Oh.
Grab that. We're so excited that you're here.
Oh, Stephen, you wouldn't believe what the planning committee wants to do at my co-op.
Sure I won't.
Are you sure I'm not putting you out? Taking your room and all? I'd be happy to stay at a hotel.
That's out of the question. Our house is your house.
What else can we get you?
Well, you can bring me my other things.
Everything's here. I put your garment bag and purse on the bed.
What about my large suitcase?
There was no large suitcase.
Oh, of course there was a large suitcase.
Everything you arrived with is in this room.
Well, if that were the case, then I'd be wearing that lovely cashmere sweater that I packed inside the suitcase and purchased solely for this trip.
Is it possible you left it in baggage claim?
Absolutely not. I clearly remember rolling it out of the terminal and right up to the curb.
Your suitcase had wheels on it.
Yes, and it's very expensive with all my favorite things in it.
And I offered to put it in the trunk.
Love that bag. I've traveled all over the world with it.
And then you nearly got hit by a taxi, and I came running up to see if you were okay.
Yes, and thankfully I was.
And then the police officer was giving me such a hard time, and we were so rushed, and there was all this commotion, and then we jumped in the car. Uh-oh.
You telling us you forgot to put Mom's luggage in the trunk?
I think that's exactly what she's telling us. What do you think is taking so long?
It's Christmas. The airline must be super busy.
My best things were in that bag.
Well, don't worry. I bet you Steve is making arrangements for your bag as we speak.
Along with all of my grandchildren's gifts.
I'm happy to replace whatever is lost.
I knitted everyone a different special sweater from a pattern given to me by my knitting society. Each one took almost a month.
Must be really long sleeves. But none of that matters. I am positive that your bag is on its way.
I just spoke with the head of airline baggage claim. Your suitcase hasn't been turned in.
Yes. It hasn't been turned in yet.
And although he doesn't hold out much hope, he said you should try calling back tomorrow.
Not a lot of hope is a lot better than no hope, right? I mean, let's stay confident. And after all, it's Christmas and we're all together.
You're right. It's Christmas, and we are all together.
Are you totally quiet in there because you're mad at me?
No. Leave my mom's luggage at the airport like that could happen to anybody.
Except it didn't happen to anybody. It happened to me. She didn't hate me before. I bet she does now.
She doesn't hate you.
She probably wishes I got run over by that taxi. What are you working on?
It's an end of the year tax planning.
You sure everything's okay?
Positive.
Hey, I have an idea. What if we go downstairs and we watch that movie that I was telling you about?
No thanks. I'm beat.
No. Come on. I hear it's like really good.
Oh, I'm gonna call it a night. Morning, babe.
Why didn't you wake me? I could have helped.
You kidding me? I got it.
How long you been up?
I'm not sure I slept. Did you not feel that stabbing spring popping through the mattress?
No, I did wake up in a panic, though. I dreamt that I left your mom's suitcase at the airport.
That actually happened.
It's Dang, I was hoping that was a nightmare.
Oh, it is. It's just a nightmare we're all experiencing wide awake.
Merry 2 days before Christmas, everyone.
Merry 2 days before Christmas to you too, Mom.
Did you locate my luggage?
Oh, I made a call. The news was all bad.
I just want you to know I am very, very sorry.
Well, I just want you to know that I don't blame you for leaving my suitcase and all the Christmas presents at the airport. I mean, you didn't mess up on purpose. It wasn't a subliminal message to your new mother-in-law. I am positive.
Mother? Eat.
How much you want to bet that is an airline representative calling with great news now?
It's my brother.
Or not?
Hey, Owen. So glad you're finally in town.
Me too, bro. In fact, I'm at the hotel right now.
Oh, and I do not want you to thank me for the room upgrade.
Oh, I won't. Because we've encountered a teensy-weensy little problem. The hotel doesn't have a room for us. No reservation at all.
Oh, okay, just calm down. I'm telling you, there's been a mistake.
No mistake.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I can fix this. Just, I'll be there as soon as I can.
I promise you there's a reservation. Can you maybe check under Farber? Is that a favor?
It's awesome. Hey, guys, easy. Oh. Owen said that you're going to be in charge of the local Christmas concert this year. I am.
That seems like a lot with your family here, too.
Oh, you guys are so easy.
And then Patricia.
Yeah, how long did it take for you to get comfortable around her?
Oh, I'm not comfortable. Who says I'm comfortable? She's not easy, but she will grow on you.
Great. I hope I grow on her, too. Just not like a wart.
Really?
How do you think those guys are doing over there?
I don't know, but let me check.
Good call.
Let's try it this way, okay? Okay? Here, listen, look. What is this?
You're showing me an online reservation confirmation.
Exactly. 3 weeks ago, I booked a room for my mother and for my brother, so how can you not have a room?
Well, this reservation runs from today, which is 2 days before Christmas, until the day after Christmas. Look. On here, it shows that you booked 2 rooms, but the reservation for both rooms was canceled last week.
By whom? I didn't do it.
It says right here, the reservation was canceled by Cynthia Faber? Faber?
But that's impossible.
You didn't make the call?
No, I did, but I didn't mean to cancel both. I only meant to cancel one room for my mother-in-law.
Yeah, the reservation for both rooms was booked together.
But I didn't know that.
That's unfortunate.
There must be an extra room for emergencies. I mean, this thing happens all the time, right?
I've been here 6 years. It's never happened once.
Well, we can't sleep in the car.
Well, that's not a problem. We can all squeeze in the house.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've had at least a dozen calls from desperate travelers in the same position.
That really doesn't help us.
What does Have a Merry Christmas do?
Oops. Not a lot. I'm so stupid. How did I cancel the reservation?
Don't worry about it. It's not like you did it on purpose.
Dad?
Hey, princess!
Hi, what are you doing here?
Waiting for you.
I can see that. I'm just surprised to see you here.
I'm not half as surprised as I was to recognize this car on my walk through town.
What happened to Ellie?
She gave up a couple miles back, refused to go any further.
You left a woman behind on the highway?
Why didn't you call me?
I did. I tried to call you. You didn't pick up. Yeah. Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Great, Jerry, just great.
Yeah, did you hear from your sister?
Last night. She was packing for her Christmas trip.
I like that boyfriend of hers, Joe. Yeah, Steve, Joe's a poet. He writes poetry.
Yeah, you have mentioned that in one or two of our conversations.
Yeah, he's quite a talent. You know, he can describe a situation in prose, you know, that it is so uplifting. I think it just about makes me break down and weep.
You know, I'm just glad you're so proud of him.
Yeah. Hey, here's another thing. I was reading there's something like 56,000 lawyers on planet Earth for every one published poet.
Huh. Well, I did not know that, but thank you for that fact.
I didn't really rhyme, right? You know that.
What are we gonna do with Ellie?
Well, there she goes now. Oh.
Ellie's a camper. Should have figured that.
Yeah, I figure the carburetor's on the fritz or something.
Oh, well, I guess you could say that puts a damper on your camper. Huh?
I guess you could.
How's things going with Mom and Cynthia?
How do you think?
I think I have a pretty good idea. She called from here while we were on our way to the hotel.
Yeah, she happened to mention the luggage incident in that conversation?
Oh, yeah. Lynn laughed so hard at one point I thought we'd have to pull over.
Why is that?
It's the first time in 12 years she's had another daughter-in-law to torment.
Cynthia and I did get married for your wife's well-being.
You know, if Lynn were standing here right now, she would definitely thank you.
How's everything else?
I'm surviving. Do you know how many times a kid has to stop and go to the bathroom on a 3-hour car ride?
Guessing more than one.
Oh, I've really begun to envy you with your peaceful weekends and quiet nights. I truly do miss time by myself. You still run?
Went 4 miles this morning.
Huh. I still run. I'd run up and down the stairs picking up after 2 kids. Yeah, I'd run to the drugstore at 2 a.m. to buy cough medicine. And last week, I got to run back to work after missing a very important client meeting because Brian forgot his school project at home.
Well, you love your kids.
To the moon and back again. But there are some days, you know.
Yeah, I know. You know, you're only staying for 3 nights.
Kids.
Get laundry. You kids enjoying your holiday?
Yeah, kind of.
You'll learn one day that kids don't actually like to play anymore.
Is that so?
Yeah, all they need can be held in the palm of their hands.
We're just talking to our friends. Yeah, it's fun to see what they're all doing.
What they're all doing? What about what you're doing?
We're not doing anything worth mentioning.
Either of you guys ever go down a mountain so fast that your parents totally freaked out?
No.
Well, I think it's time Uncle Steve took you two on a little Christmas adventure.
You're not a sweater? Yeah, I am. My stomach's just it's a bit rolly right now.
Oh.
Steve and I really appreciate you traveling all this way to be here.
How come you're not sledding?
I was hanging with your mom. I feel like we had a real breakthrough.
Oh, you're having a breakdown.
Go ahead and laugh. No, I think we really turned a corner.
Congratulations. That's really big stuff.
Right?
Hey, Stevie.
That's such a cheap shot. Sweetie, it's on.
I didn't say start. No, it's snow back here. Snowball. It's all ice. I got nothing.
No, sweetie, baby, honey. No, you wouldn't.
Would you?
Yeah, but you're nicer than me, so.
Oh, you sure about that? Not anymore! Are you okay?
Oh, no.
Whoa, Grandma, are you okay? Aunt Cynthia plugged you right in the eye.
Breakthrough, huh? Okay, everyone is unpacking. I put Owen and the crew in our room, Mom's in the guest room.
If you can sleep on that mattress, how will she?
I have no idea, but I figured the pointy springs would distract her from the snowball to the face.
Yeah, you're a prince.
What about your dad?
Well, he wanted to sleep in the camper.
So where did we crash?
We crashed in the den.
My poor back.
Well, if you play your cards right, I might even throw in a massage.
Listen, I owe you an apology. I haven't been my best these last few days.
Well, we both have been a bit preoccupied. What I
Sounds
wanted
like
to...
this.
Sorry to interrupt, but we forgot the kid's allergy medicine. Can you give me a ride to the drugstore?
I'm kind of in the middle of something here, bud.
Yeah, an allergy meltdown.
Sure, I'll drive.
Great, I'll grab my phone.
See that guy? He never gets a break.
Well, it seems really happy.
You should hear the way he talks about parenthood. I mean, they never get a moment to themselves. I would never say that we're perfect, but we definitely made the right decision on holding off on having a family.
You better get going.
I won't be long, and we'll talk when I get back.
I won't be here when you're back. I scheduled a quick meeting with Annie and Richard. We had a few last-minute concert items that need to be finalized.
Oh, I'm sorry with all that's been going on. I forgot to ask you how your show's been going.
Oh, so far so good. But we'll talk when you're back. The right and left sides of the stage, and I want 2 in the back.
I can handle that.
Great. You don't look happy. This is Christmas. You should be happy.
Our mistletoe was accidentally shipped to Kansas City.
Oh, so Missouri is now kissing capital of the country.
What could be worse than a Christmas without mistletoe?
Ooh, Halloween with no candy. No, you were right, Richard. This is very serious.
This is not a problem. We know where it is. We can have it shipped overnight. Done and done.
All right, I'm on it.
Are you feeling better? Well, it's just that yesterday, you were sick, and then, well, you cut our meeting short, so...
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I think it was just something I ate. So, what else do we need covered?
I mean, nothing really. I think we got it all.
Really? Because I feel like we're forgetting something.
You don't want to go home, do you?
Don't be silly.
It's just that as I look over the checklist, I'm pretty sure we could have handled all of this with a real quick phone call.
Okay, so maybe my house is just getting a wee bit cramped.
Mother-in-law issues, yeah?
I pride myself on being able to throw a professionally staged event for the whole town to see without a hitch. When it comes to handling my own family,
surviving a new mother-in-law is every recent bride's rite of passage. And you're gonna be fine, I promise.
Thank you. So let's go over the lighting.
No. You get out of here. Go.
One more thing. Where are we with Mr. and Mrs. Claus?
Yeah, well, Frank and Wendy Delaney have played this role for the past 10 years. They will arrive 1 hour before showtime, so they will have plenty of time to get into costume and rehearse their ho-ho-hos. Now, you gonna go home, or did you want me to, I don't know, I could call your mother-in-law to come pick you up?
Okay, I'm leaving. Love your work.
Something very special for the tree.
Oh, you have such a good one.
Yeah.
It's an oldie but a goodie. Oh, that's very unusual. My sister Robin made that.
I remember that Christmas. Huh? She modeled it after our dog Sprocket.
It's a dog. Mm-hmm. In Robin's defense, there's a reason why she majored in philosophy and not art.
I love that dog. He used to get into the neighbor's yard and wreak havoc. I never cared much for that neighbor. That's for sure.
Oh, don't you think Sprocket would be more comfortable over there?
Well, nobody can see him over there.
Exactly.
I think Sprocket has just as much right to that spot as whatever silly thing you're holding in your hand there.
Dad, it's the Eiffel Tower, and we got it on a trip to Paris.
Okay, so, Mom, how about you let Jerry have that spot, and you can hang the tower up higher?
Oh, Jerry's just learned to be more polite.
Mom?
You hold down the fort? I'm gonna go get that. Okay.
Robin? Hey, sis.
Hi! Come in. Hey, guys, look who's here!
Hey! What a wonderful surprise. Merry Christmas. Where's Joe?
I'll just be a minute. No, I don't know why you would do it. I can't help you if I can't understand you. Okay. So, you're at the train station with Joe, all is well, and then you're heading to see his parents, and then, as we're boarding the train, that's when he decides it's time to tell me that he's switching his major to business. What's wrong with that? We're philosophy majors. Well, there's nothing wrong with having different interests. Well, unless he's changing majors to get away from me. Then why would Joe invite you to spend Christmas with his parents? Could you imagine what Mom would say if I brought home a business major? What are you talking about? I married a lawyer. But lawyers defend the downtrodden. They protect the rights of individuals. They start revolutions that overthrow dictators and stuff. Seems litigator with a focus on real estate law. And some do that too. Look, the point is you found a way to make peace with it. What does that even mean? It's Steve is a rock. You know, your husband tells you everything that's on his mind. Yeah, our relationship didn't start out that way, and after a year of being together, we're still working on that. And that still doesn't explain why you didn't get on the train. I could really use your support right now. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue. So Joe and I are standing there face to face, and I said, I don't recognize you. And he makes some dumb joke about me needing glasses, and I said, no, I can see you clearly. I just don't know if I like what I see. So he says, maybe I should think about our relationship. Next thing I know, his train is chugging away, and I'm standing there alone, missing him like crazy. At least I think I miss him. But I'm better off without him, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially if that's what you really feel.
Yeah, I do. I really, really do. Do I? No. I do. Yeah.
What's up?
Robin broke up with her boyfriend.
Joe the poet? Why?
Philosophical differences.
Under the circumstances, that makes complete sense. Should I quickly build an extra room to the house, or you want me to grab some clean blankets for the air mattress?
Let's do blankets and an air mattress. And I'm sorry.
Don't be. Your sister's always welcome.
This hasn't exactly been the perfect Christmas, has it?
It's been less than traditional.
And I know just how to fix this company.
What separates the man from the boys, right?
Got it.
Pick that wall on that, now.
Architect?
That a girl.
Wow. So you're building houses out of graham crackers.
Top to bottom.
And not gingerbread.
Nope. We couldn't afford it growing up, so this became a family tradition.
If you'd like, I could order up a few ready-made gingerbread houses.
Well, why would we want to do that?
Well, because the ones you buy just look better.
Well, I think these look great.
Yeah.
Me too.
Look half as nice as this. Look at this.
Continue to have fun.
Jerry? Steve?
Dad?
Oh, honey, do not sneak up on me like that.
I was just in the bathroom.
I almost had a heart attack. Jerry, it's past midnight. What's wrong? Yeah, look, No, I'm sorry, guys. I know I said I was going to sleep in the camper, but my heater's not working.
That's not a problem, Dad. It's not a problem at all.
Thanks, honey.
I'm watching snowflakes falling to the ground. Jingle bells of how I love the sound of carols singing and all the joy bringing to everyone.
Thank you. What makes you think Patricia wants a large, overpriced suitcase? A shot in the dark. Can you take this out to the car so Patricia doesn't see? Sure. Thank you.
They're so tiny, aren't they?
Hi.
I didn't mean to frighten you.
You don't. You didn't.
And what I meant to say is that babies are so tiny. Stephen was the perfect little angel. I remember wrapping him in his first blanket and sniffing the top of his head and thinking, life will never get any better than this.
Well, I hope to see those pictures one day.
I used to keep my favorite one of all inside of a locket.
Huh. Like this?
Oh, was fairly similar.
What happened to it?
Oh, I lost it years ago. Never could find another one to replace it.
I'm sorry. This belonged to my mom.
Oh, let's see. Oh, my. There's a child who never missed a meal.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, so, were you shopping for anyone in particular?
Yes. My friend, Jane. Best friend. She's awesome. She's having a baby next month. Wow, I wonder, it's so late. I wonder where Robin went.
Oh, she's, right outside.
You are absolutely right. She is right there. Yep. I'm gonna get these tomorrow. Bye.
What do you like, like better, getting presents or giving presents?
Definitely giving. I never feel appreciative enough when I get a present, so I end up just making this goofy face.
I hate to break it to you, bro, but that's actually your normal face. You're welcome to buy me a new set of golf clubs.
Not this Christmas, bud.
And how is everything? I remember the Christmas Lynn and I hosted, Mom. Oof, not good.
Yeah, but I think Cynthia's up for the challenge. I mean, she deals with me, right?
True enough. And work?
I just got fired.
Hilarious.
No, it's true. I just got fired. You know, it doesn't sound so bad when you say it out loud.
What are you talking about? It sounds awful.
Thanks for the words of encouragement.
No, I didn't mean it the way that it... No, I definitely meant it. What do you mean you got fired?
Our biggest client wanted me to take on this frivolous lawsuit, and I wouldn't do it, so my boss fired me.
Wow. Cynthia's amazing. But Lynn would have killed me. Slowly.
Cynthia doesn't know yet. I haven't told her.
Well, eventually you gotta say something.
I know, but it's Christmas. I don't want to ruin it for her.
Wow, yeah, no, I don't know what to say.
You're not going to say anything. You have to promise me you're not going to say a word until I find a way to tell Cynthia. Promise.
I promise.
All right.
So it's Christmas Eve and I haven't bought any presents. So what did you get Dad? 2 flannel shirts. That's boring. Can I put my name on the card? Really? Sorry, no. I'll buy him something, even though I'm a starving philosophy major with student loans I'll never pay off, and single, with no hope of ever finding anyone who will love me. All right, you win. You can put your name on the card. Merry Christmas. So I have a bit of news that I think you might be interested in. Is it about Joe? Did he call? No, he didn't. He texted you, right? No? Oh, no, that's right. Joe loves email. Did he say he's miserable having to spend Christmas with his family, too? I meant under the circumstances of our not being together, that's all. No, Joe hasn't contacted me. It's too bad. I really miss the guy. So why don't you reach out and tell him that? Do you think he'd listen? Call him. What if he doesn't want to talk? Let's find out. No way. No, if he wants to get back together, then he needs to be the one to call. All right. Sorry, did you want to tell me something? Jeez, I wonder what he's up to right now.
Can I get you anything?
Earplugs and a deck of cards.
How's the tree?
I'm not sure it'll make it through the season.
I was thinking the same thing about our parents.
I should really get my dad to stop.
Let him finish. Mom's from Manhattan, remember? Little noise adds to the ambience.
Do you need help in the kitchen?
The lasagna de la Faber is baking in the oven. There is nothing left to do.
Well, thank you for making dinner.
How goes the concert?
It's the one area of my life where everything is going just as planned. There's some news that I've been meaning to share with you.
Yeah, there's something that I have to get off my chest, too.
Well, there's nothing you can't tell me.
I know. Right hand, left hand, remember? Yeah.
You're stalling.
Okay. I was... Mr. Bedouin, give me just a second.
Sure.
Okay. Hello? Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
What did he want?
Listen, we may be getting our first Christmas miracle. I have to go back to the office.
Now? On Christmas Eve?
I know. I'll be back in an hour.
Well, there were some things that you wanted to tell me, and there's some news I needed to tell you, too.
I know. And we will talk about it. I promise. I have to go. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. All right.
Love you. Actually, wait. There is one thing that you can do for me. Take the lasagna out of the oven in 10 minutes.
Consider it done.
Okay. Love you so much.
Love you.
glad you could make it on such short notice.
You always work on Christmas Eve?
Well, I'm surrounded by family. I like to get out of the house. What about you? I would think under the circumstances, it's been quite stressful.
Things have been a little bit tense.
Well, since we last spoke, I've given a lot of thought to your family plan.
That makes two of us.
And because it's the holiday, and I'm feeling a little more generous than I normally do, I've decided to help you put that plan in place.
So you're unfiring me?
I am.
Wow, that's fantastic. I don't even know how to thank you.
Well, I do. You'll be moving forward with the Bandoni lawsuit. You succeed for Knox on this one, and you can call yourself a junior partner.
But now we both know it'll destroy a man's life.
This isn't between you and Mr. Bandoni. That lawsuit is in the best interest of our client, Mr. Knox.
I understand that.
So let's cut to the chase. Do you want your job back or not?
Of course I do. It's just I have to think about it.
Take a few days. Consider your future and your family's future. I think your decision will be a lot clearer then.
Apologies in advance. Dinner might be a tad overcooked.
You really want me to eat this?
It looks delicious.
Steve told me to take it out of the oven, but I forgot. It's really spicy. I may have added a little too much red pepper to repair things. I am so sorry.
So, how about we start a new tradition and all go out to eat? What do you say?
Yes, do it.
Where are we going to get a table at 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve? I have a great idea, and it happens to be Steve's favorite place, Bandoni's.
Oh, no, I don't think they're open.
Of course they are.
Wonderful. Let's do it.
This penne is fantastic.
It's delicious, right?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Merry Christmas to all of you.
Merry Christmas, Arturo.
So, how's everybody's meal?
So good.
Good. If you need anything else, you let me know. So, how are you, Steve?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. And thanks for squeezing us all in so late.
Are you kidding? Your family. You'll always have a table here. Okay? Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Mr. Bandoni.
Any word from the business major?
Who might you be referring to?
Joe? Your boyfriend?
Ex-boyfriend?
You know, I never told you this, but before I opened up the fishing shop, I was a business major.
Mom was okay with that?
Yeah, she married me, didn't she?
So, who's up for roasting chestnuts?
But we are stringing popcorn ropes.
Oh, fascinating. You can do this yourself?
Yes, we can, because all the little elves down at Toyland were already busy.
Why don't you join us?
Yeah, I'm not afraid to get your hands dirty.
Move over. Let a pro show you how it's done.
Oh, please. You might break a nail. Go ahead.
I can take you any day of the week.
Oh, you don't have a chance.
Oh, yeah? On your mark, get set, go! Come on, kids! All right, come on.
All right, here we go. Watch me,
All right, Dad, come on. You got it.
Well, here's mine.
Looks like you got out strong, Dad.
Crashed.
Beginner's luck. Come on.
I just happen to be the fastest needle in my knitting group. You never stood a chance.
This is amazing. Oh, this one, Grandma.
The fire is roaring.
Oh, you guys made popcorn.
Come join us by the fireplace.
Your boys have never strung popcorn, have they?
Let me finish that.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Well, you must be exhausted.
No, I'm fine.
Move over anyway.
Can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
Well, what I wanted to know was... Well,
Just ask.
okay. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
Well, since I've arrived, all you've done is lose my luggage, mistakenly cancel my son's hotel reservation, and hit me in the head with a packed snowball.
Well, if you want to focus on the negative, that's one way to see our relationship.
Cynthia, I have no issue with you.
Yeah, but now you're just saying that because it's what I want to hear.
No, I'm saying it because I mean it. Now, just relax and stop trying so hard. We're going to be on this adventure for a very long time.
Well, that's my plan, too.
And I want the two of you back into your own bedroom tonight.
But what about Owen and Lynn?
Oh, I'll take care of family logistics. And congratulations on the pregnancy.
How did you know that I was having a baby? I just found out the day before yesterday.
Well, I saw the twinkle in your eyes when you were looking at baby clothes. I'm just surprised Stephen has kept the secret.
Yeah, I haven't told him yet.
Why haven't you told him?
Because of our plan.
What plan?
Steve and I came up with this life plan before we got married. We wanted to chart a clear course for the future, but baby Faber wasn't supposed to arrive until 4 years later.
His father and I did the very same thing.
Did you stick to it?
Oh, we lasted about 3 months, and then we realized the universe had a plan of its own.
Yeah, I'm afraid to tell Steve because he'll be disappointed.
Oh, he will love this baby. However, I suggest you mention it before you go into labor.
That's a good point. I will. I promise. So, this baby thing is pretty big news, huh? It's been so crazy at home, I haven't even had a chance to tell my husband. Does that make me a bad wife? I wish you were here to guide me.
Are you crazy? You're gonna catch pneumonia out here with that coat. Come on, get it warmed up.
Put this on, here.
So you talking to anybody we know?
I miss her. Me too.
Me three. Hey, I brought this from the house.
I remember the Christmas Mom made that.
Merry Christmas.
There's some lights on the porch, the kids off to bed, a crazy red hat on top of your head, the stockings we made a year at a time, hung by a fire like clothes on a line. I don't know much about snowmen, but they do all right here, where it's Christmas every day of the year.
It's Christmas Day. Want to open presents?
What time?
7?
Go back to sleep.
Come on, Dad. Get up. I want to see what Santa brought.
Chill.
Wake up. No, cuz you need more sleep. Well, for how long? Like, at least an hour. Are you crazy? It's Christmas.
Yeah, lady, are you crazy?
Okay, 15 minutes, okay? So, what are we supposed to do while we wait?
Just watch TV, okay, but keep the volume down. My guess is everyone's still sleeping.
What is that? Mom? Mom? Dad? What?
I can't believe my brother didn't tell me.
Yeah, Steve doesn't know.
I thought my sister and I were closer than that.
Cynthia hasn't told anyone.
Why not?
She was waiting for the right time, but something kept getting in the way. Wait, Cynthia told you? Well, I figured it out for myself.
Oh, we're finally gonna have a cousin. I'm gonna teach him or her how to get in so much trouble.
I am gonna have a grandchild I can take to a ball game.
Or a Broadway play.
Not sure I should say anything, but there's more.
Cynthia's having twins.
Steve lost his job.
What?
My sister doesn't tell me anything.
Steve hasn't even told Cynthia yet.
Let me guess, he didn't want to ruin her Christmas.
That's right. And he feels awful. Honestly, I'm thinking I should maybe say something.
Well, not if you still want to be included in my will.
My lips are sealed.
Merry Christmas.
What's the matter?
Up and out.
Okay, Ryan and Elizabeth. Did I do something wrong?
It's a Faber family tradition to open one present at a time.
Oh, I'm gonna be here till New Year's. You know what? Let's keep the family tradition. And Patricia, I don't know.
Wonder what that could be.
Wait, who's not already here?
I'll get that. You guys just continue opening presents.
Do you think I should open it?
She said not to wait.
Okay.
Oh, don't open it! Sam delivered my suitcase. We found it. Dad, I switched. This was supposed to be actually for you. I don't know why I wrote Patricia on there. That's for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, luggage exactly like Patricia's. How did you know?
All right. It's time for Christmas gifts. Alrighty. Here we go.
Thanks, Mom.
Wow. This is something. You put a lot of work into this. Great. All right, Lynn, you're next.
Hey.
Did I do something wrong?
No, I did. It's time to break the family tradition. Go on.
So, you ready for the Christmas concert? I'll leave pretty soon, but everything is ready, so there's no rush.
You're gonna be great.
Oh, thank you.
Well, this has certainly been an eventful Christmas day.
Yes, it has. And it's not over yet. I still have one gift left for you.
Oh, you didn't have to do this.
Well, go on, open it. I promise you it's not going to explode.
Oh, how did you find one exactly like yours? Oh, I can't take this.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Do you want to show it off? Oh, but it's missing a picture.
Oh, I know exactly what will go there.
That was amazing. You're amazing.
Are you okay?
I love you. What?
Can I talk to you privately?
Sure.
Alone?
Absolutely. What's up?
Oh, this has been a crazy few days.
Yeah. And I should have mentioned this before, but I got fired.
You lost your job.
Yes and no. It's complicated.
Well, what isn't anymore? Steve. Hello, Annie. Merry Christmas.
the sound system isn't working.
What?
There was a loose wire, which led to an electrical short, which caused a power surge that blew the whole circuit.
Wait. Just slow down, Annie.
Okay, Sim, we do not have a music system that works, and there is nobody around to fix it because today is, well, it's Christmas. And without the sound system, nobody will hear the choir.
Well, what about the lights?
Surprisingly still working. Yeah, different circuit, so, you know, we'll have ambience, just no audio.
Okay, we will fix it. One thing I'm certain of is that you can't have a Christmas concert without Christmas music.
I know.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. No, wait, 5. I'll meet you backstage.
Okay, great.
That didn't sound good.
Oh, no, your wife has a lot of work ahead of her.
What can I do?
A prayer wouldn't hurt, but listen, I know you're struggling and I want to help.
No, look, my problems can wait, yours can't.
I love you know that, right?
Of course I do.
And no matter what issues we have, we'll get through them together. Right hand.
Left hand.
I'll see you at the concert.
I wouldn't miss it.
Okay. Gotta run.
So, your brother tells me you lost your job.
Who needs more lawyers when the world needs poets, right, Jer?
You misunderstood me, Steve. All right? The world needs more good lawyers and less bad poets. You are a very good lawyer, son.
Yeah, except keeping my job means doing something I believe is morally wrong, and losing it means ruining all the plans Cynthia and I had.
Okay, well, what if the roles were reversed? What if Cynthia were being forced into an uncomfortable situation? What would you tell her?
Do what you feel is right. In the end, you gotta live with yourself.
What makes you think she'd offer advice any different?
You make a good lawyer, Jer.
You know how to hurt a guy, I'll tell you that much. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry.
Can you do me a favor and look after everybody? I gotta run a quick errand.
Sure.
Hello, Stephen. Mr. Bedwin. I want to thank you for seeing me on such short notice.
Well, let's make this quick. My family's waiting for me to do some silly holiday thing.
Family, right.
So I assume you've come by because you've finalized your decision, ready to come back to the firm?
Well, there is one demand I need to make.
What could you possibly want more than your job back?
My wife's respect, my family's respect, and most of all, my own self-respect.
So where are you going with this?
It's very simple. If any lawsuit against Mr. Bandoni goes forward, I need to take the lead. I want to be in the position to crush the opposition.
Great. We'll get you started first thing tomorrow.
I'll be defending Mr. Bandoni.
Excuse me?
I will be defending Mr. Bandoni in any lawsuit Jack Knox and your firm care to file.
You're willing to lose your job for him?
Absolutely. It's the only way I can live with myself.
Well, I suggest you take a few days, Stephen. This decision is going to put a significant dent in that plan of yours.
That won't be necessary. I'm choosing right over wrong here. And you know, someone I used to respect once gave me an unasked for but quite valuable life-affirming piece of wisdom.
And what's that?
Plans change. Oh, and, Merry Christmas. Stephen, we went to the concert. Before you come, watch this incredible film. I mean it. Do not leave until you have watched, or I will never speak to you again. Love, Mom.
Can you get the sound system working?
We replaced the breaker, rerouted the power to the circuit. Now I'm going to rewire the panel, and hopefully we'll be online again.
Hi, everybody. So, you may have guessed we are We're running a bit later than we thought, but we're just having some technical difficulties.
Cynthia says this is the best place to see the stage.
It's gonna be great. Be right back. Cynthia, thank goodness you're here. Okay. Sorry, who's this?
This is Frank. He's the handiest of handymen I know. If he can't fix it, nobody can.
I cannot believe that you found somebody to work on Christmas Day.
Anything for Cynthia, because I owe you one. My daughter's still talking about her sweet 16. How'd you get a cake that big?
Trade secret.
Okay, so how long do we think this is going to take? Just because, we're 10 minutes late for the concert, so...
Everything's going to be okay, Annie. I've had a lot of things go wrong this Christmas. And it's turned out better than I could have ever expected so far.
Well, let's hope this works.
Okay, all you need is a little Christmas magic. All right, let's grab the choir, get him on stage. Let's go.
Horse open sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail free, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
Choir's terrific, aren't they? Everything's perfect.
We have an issue.
I don't like the word issue, Richard.
Okay, so we have a slight bump in the Christmas road. Mr. and Mrs. Claus aren't coming.
What do you mean they're not coming?
The ladies just called, and they're having car trouble.
It's Christmas, and you can't close a Christmas concert without Santa. Okay, good plan. Follow me.
Tis the season to be jolly. Tell me now our gay
Oh, honey, we're having a ball.
Dad, you're our new Santa Claus.
What are you talking about?
Well, our old Santa can't make it, so you got the job.
I gotta go on stage? Well, honey, I don't know. There's a lot of people out there.
And now it's your job to entertain them. And, Patricia, you're Mrs. Claus.
Well, I played Lady Macbeth in my community theater production. I can handle Mrs. Claus.
I was afraid to play an oak tree in my grade school play.
Oh, well, just follow my lead, Santa.
That's the spirit.
Richard, can you get some costume? Okay. I love you. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Dad, it's time. We're going to be great.
The carburetor I can fix. This I'm not so sure about. Honey, I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Okay, come on, there's our cue.
Oh, very good. All right. Oh, everybody. It's very, very,
Wonderful to be here with all of you.
Yeah.
You look so cute.
Yeah, and this is certainly a Christmas that we'll never forget.
That's correct. Yeah. Well, it reminds me of a funny story about our dog's Rocket.
Wow. You really know how to put on a concert.
Well, maybe you haven't heard, but I have a very talented family.
You're talented. Your husband's stubborn. I got fired. Then I got rehired, and then I quit.
That's complicated. Why?
My boss put me in a position where I'd have to compromise myself and hurt a good person along the way.
Then I support your decision 100%.
Are you sure?
Whatever the issue, we will get through it together. And you're not going to stay unemployed for long. Any law firm would be lucky to have you. I am lucky to have you.
So we're gonna be parents, huh?
When did you find out?
About a half hour ago. Mom left me a subtle hint that led me to a DVD in the den. Why didn't you tell me?
wanted to. But I wanted the moment to be special. Something or someone just kept getting in the way.
It's the best present I've ever gotten.
Me too, but doesn't having a baby create a huge obstacle for our plan?
Are you kidding me? Who cares about the old plan? We just lucked into a much better one. Is that... Is Jerry out there? It's your dad?
I think our work is done.
They love us out here. Hey, that reminds me of another great little story I gotta tell you. It's all about my sleigh. I like to call her Ellie.
I gotta take care of this. I gotta get him off. Okay. All right, guys. We are heading to the stage right now. Music! Music!
North Pole, too. You know, we don't have icebergs anymore. We have ice cubes. Oh, yeah. Frosty's a puddle.
That is enough Christmas cheer for one night, Santa.
Well, honey, I got enough of material.
Yeah, trust me, you don't.
I just want to thank all of you for joining us this holiday, especially my family. Your love and support have truly made this a perfect Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Robin? Joe! What are you doing here?
I went to bed last night and I realized that today wouldn't feel like Christmas if I didn't spend it with you.
This Christmas has been a complete disaster.
It's the best disaster of all time.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New
Hey, none of that, Joe. It's Christmas.
You've got to try one of these cookies.
Don't mind if I do. Hey, Mom, Merry Christmas.
Winning? What is that?
Daddy's turn.
It's snowing. Look.
Snowing. Grab your coats.
Yeah.
Let's get outside.
Look at that. Christmas snow.
Rolling like a leash, eh?
She's an American vacationing in France
Ketchup, please.
for a summer she'll never forget.
Your sister promised this place to me for the summer.
Wow. You don't ride a bike.
I just don't want to.
L'autre danse d'amour enchanté.
It's magical.
Summer Villa premieres next Saturday at 9. Part of Summer Nights on Hallmark Channel.